On this week's episode, we talk about Send Help.
Send help? Help! And other pop culture news.
So this week we got to see I thought, very fun, very interesting thriller, horror, whatever, from Sam Raimi called Send Help, starring Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
And the guy whose name I forgot.
It's Dylan O'Brien.
Yeah, Dylan
O'Brien. Before we get into a little synopsis, I'll go to the little synopsis first.
Yeah, well, I think the trailer sets it up pretty well. We've got Rachel McAdams plays a overworked, grossly underappreciated analyst, I guess, at this company. Dylan O'Brien is the...
Isn't she an accountant?
Is the frat boy who inherits the company from his father, and he's just like super grossed out by her, but wants to fire her, passes over for a promotion, but they really need her for this merger. So they got to go to Bangkok. So they get on the plane, private jet, to fly to Bangkok, but they go through a thunderstorm, plane falls apart, they crash, and end up on a desert island where Rachel McAdams gets to shine because it turns out she's a survivor enthusiast. She's been applying for the show. She has like all these amazing survival skills. And so she basically like saves his life and like creates this beautiful life for them there on the island. But then like there's this whole power shift, right? Where like she's like, we're not in the office anymore. And things go from there.
And that's it. And the trailer gives you all that.
Yeah.
Which is I don't know, I want to say 1/4 of the first act.
Yeah.
Because the movie goes beyond that. First, jeez, where's my voice? Hello
Hello there.
So at first, when you see the trailer, it's like he's giving away way too much. And considering that, there's a lot of tropes that I personally was like, oh man, it's like they're gonna make this happen, and which I personally is like was not up to what the trailer gives you, and it makes you think that like, okay, so now this person's gonna become the bad guy. And it turns out that Sam Raimi does his thing, and he's
Sam Raimi'd all over it.
Yeah, and it's and it works. It's really fun. It's good, and it's not, the trailer will not spoil much of the story. It's more to it.
Yeah.
There's people have pasts, and he works that in the movie. It's very fun. There is the trope of pretty girl being uglified because it's Rachel McAdams.
Oh yeah.
One of Hollywood's beautiful women.
Easily one of the most like beautiful women I've ever seen, and like, yeah, right.
And,
she's so gross.
Yeah, and they
Sure.
amplify that in the shoes she wears, on how she gets dirty when eating, and then they super close on that, and nothing in this planet super close. It looks good. So especially a face with tuna all over. Anyways, but of course, as these movies go, the glasses will go out.
That's right.
And beauty will be revealed.
She literally, he's like, oh, now that her glasses off, she's so beautiful. And he's saying this in the theater as she's like taking her hair out of a ponytail, and we're both like, whoa, the Freddie Prinze Jr. of it all.
Yeah, he almost got to the island. He tried, but anyways, I'm sorry, this cough. But anyways, so there's tropes, there's intrigue, there's it's funny. What else can I say without spoiling?
Yeah, it's funny, disturbing. There's this like whole emotional journey.
Sam Raimi does his thing. She worked with Sam Raimi before on Doctor Strange. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, on the second Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Unfortunately, she was barely in the movie.
Yeah.
She was the not the MacGuffin, but she was the leitmotif, the thing that moved the main character. He was doing all that because of Christine.
Yeah.
Right? He said at some point at the end, spoiler or not, you probably didn't see. Oh,
It's been years. It's on
see
you.
it. It's like in every universe I would love you or something like that. But in the end, it's tragic. But anyways, but in this one, she works with Sam Raimi, and she is the thing, the muse, the guiding story. She's like, she is the main thing in the movie. Of course, Dylan O'Brien coming close, and Sam Raimi does his thing with her, with Dylan, with the whole situation. It's fun, it's entertaining, and yeah. What else?
I think that's all we could really say about it without major spoilers.
I forgot to see what the pay critics are saying.
Oh.
I usually see after.
Yeah.
Because they pay to say what they think about the movies, not to say what I think. So I see. Okay. Send help.
Mm-hmm.
Anything? Oh, Dennis Haysbert is there too. On a humiliating role. I'm kidding. I mean, it is kind of humiliating. The critics loved it.
Yeah, as well as because, like I said, there's plenty of those tropes, but they're very well executed, and
everybody loved it. So the audiences loved it too. Yeah,
like truly, even though there were things like, oh, I never really knew what was going to happen right up until the very end. I wasn't really sure how this was going to end up.
Yeah, it's like you've. It's like Sam Raimi is always there. He's a director, right? But there's a moment that you can almost tell, like, he takes over. You know, like, it's like, now it's a Sam Raimi movie. And there's some gory, gross things, which
That's
is
what I'm like, ugh, in my chair.
Yeah.
He's like, Sam Raimi. Like,
Yeah.
oh, right.
It's very characteristic of him.
Uh-huh.
And it ends in a very, very Raimi way. And it's fun, it's entertaining. I'm not going to tell more. You should go see it if you're fan of him, if you're fan of her, if you're fan of the other him. And if you like the trailer, it's compelling, it's interesting.
Yeah, it delivers. It's good.
Yeah.
Good. So Send Help, available in the theaters. Everybody's loving it. Go check it out.
Yeah. This past week we saw a couple more things. The Olympics, we're going to get back to that in a bit. State of the Union, you're going to talk a little bit about that. But we also saw the end, the season finale of this great new show on the Game of Thrones universe.
Yeah.
Called A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. And if the second to last episode was like, whoa, mind blowing, us in the tradition of Game of Thrones, second to last episodes. I don't know if the book is that, if like close to it makes sense, right? Because it's sort of like the end and an epilogue, sort of.
Sure.
So yeah. So the second to last episode was like mind blowing, and then comes the last episode as an epilogue, as a preparation for what comes next, and it was really good.
It was fantastic. No notes. It was perfect. I was so stressed. Because Game of Thrones has a history, a reputation of like starting great and then completely botching it. And I was really, or like botching it, or also just like going to a really, really dark and twisted place. This did not go there. It stayed beautiful and lovely and intense and powerful, like right up to the end. If anything, that all escalated. Phenomenal. I don't want them to do another season because it was perfect. It was perfect the way it is, and I don't want anything to change or anything to mess up.
Well, there's more books, and the creators of this show said they want at least, first they said 15 more seasons. Now they're saying 12.
But this was such a gem.
Yeah.
It was such a gem.
But it is good. It's like I had one fear and one fear alone. And it was not about characters dying or tragedies, because, you know, Game of Thrones has that, life has that.
Yeah.
And this character, he has a little bit of you and me getting to the universe, right? We know already to deal with dragons, to deal with, like, knights and bad people. Very few good people. They mostly will die in front of you. So it's a nice way to see us, like, what happens if a person that is decent, try to be good, and is trying to be honorable, and respect its own values and other people's values, get into the universe where values are like, ha, you know?
Right.
So that happens with Duncan. That's most how I feel about his character. My biggest fear, considering Game of Thrones, especially when it comes to when it came to a flashback, my biggest fear is that it was all a farce, that he was never knighted by his knight, or that he killed his knight. That was something like really dark, really bad.
Yeah. Like, surprise, this guy you loved is actually the worst.
Yeah. And he turns to the camera and laughs or smile like Isildur when he's like, it's mine.
Ugh.
Anyways, so far that was debunked, and I hope it stays that way. As a matter of fact, the last shot, and not a spoiler, the last shot, it's Duncan following a road as hedge knights do, going on a road with his squire, and on his side the ghost of his father, the knight who he served under, going together, and at some point he leaves.
I cried. It was so beautiful.
Which was both comical and touching, because it's touching because it's his father and he's finally grew up and is leaving his father. On the second hand, it's like he was always drunk, so he.
There is that, but it's like it strikes such a perfect tone because there is like the comedy and some of the goofiness of it, but also like he's every man just trying so hard to be so good. And the world, it's a beautiful. It's such a good series.
And the way it works, with Game of Thrones, it's on a very very cross media. I think they at some point they call transmedia, expanded universe type of telling the story. It's like the main universe is there, and then comes this story that it starts far from it and it touches it, but then it goes away. And then it touches again, it goes away. It's an expanding story. It's a different part of the universe. And it does that comically, spectacularly in the beginning, when he grabs the sword and he's about to leave. And then, dun 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 dun.
Yeah, we're like, oh boy.
And then cuts to him pooping.
Game of Thrones of it all.
And it does that in several other moments. The end of the season got really close to the main Game of Thrones universe, but then it goes away, as it should, because it's not the story of the dragons and dragon slayers.
Yeah, and we already have the stories of the great houses.
And the Seven Kingdoms, there are actually 9. It's the story of Duncan.
That's such a funny line.
And Egg.
Egg.
Targaryen? I mean, it doesn't matter. But anyways, A Night of Seven Kingdoms, Kingdoms, it's available on HBO Max, whatever they call themselves this week.
And we can enthusiastically recommend the entire season.
Yeah.
They nailed it.
For adults, of course. It has blood, it has not sex, right? There's no sex.
It doesn't, which is something else I really liked about it. Like, this was our Game of Thrones universe without, like, a shocking amount of explicit sexual activity or sexual violence. Like, it's just, I think they talk about it a bit.
It's like they actually.
It's still definitely an HBO show. Like, we see a lot of a couple of men, but it's not like
and it's funny.
It's graphic.
It's funny because this whole absence of sex thing. There's a joke at some point at the end of the show that this guy, the girl is pregnant, but he never had sex with her.
Or like they got married the night before. And she's like, I think it's a boy.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm so proud. Oh, eat your apples, boy.
Anyways, Night of Seven Kingdoms available on HBO, and you should check.
Yeah, we finished up another series
with the end of the show, with the end of the season, came a trailer for a new season of House of the Dragon. And things gonna get fiery.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. What a mess over there. Okay, other shows?
Yeah, what else?
Okay. Well, we also finished Beast Games.
Beast Games.
Yeah.
The Mr. Beast, Jimmy Walden. No.
Oh, no.
Anyways, Mr. Beast.
O'Brien? Donaldson,
yes. The internet sensation, the YouTuber. Became a host, and he's hosting a show on Amazon Prime Video. It's called Beast Games. It's 500 people. He put together 500 people, a little bit of Squid Game, a little bit of Survivor, and they put them Big Brother, and they put them to dispute. And the second season came to an end, and a winner was announced for $5 million.
Yeah. But a ton of other people walked away
Total,
with
it was like
over $100,000 too, from like other prizes and
the
buyouts and
island.
bribes and islands.
Yeah.
They're giving
So
away.
it was a lot of money that he gives a lot of money, and we talk about it like past weeks that he's doesn't have money, right? He has what they call it.
He has assets, but he's cash poor.
Yeah, equities, but it's actually cash.
Yeah.
Which is not uncommon to rich people. It's like this money he's giving is not actually his. It's through sponsors. It's through deals.
Yep.
So he's fully invested. But the show is entertaining, and the season 2 is over.
It is. Our kids really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
They were caught up in the whole thing. This season had Survivor crossovers with Survivor 49, right?
No, it was a crossover with Survivor. We did see contestants.
Well, yeah, that's true. Anyway, yeah, so Survivor crossovers and Jeff got involved and it was very, very entertaining.
And one thing
and emotional all the way to the end.
And one thing about Mr. Beast, especially when he was working with Jeff, is that he's very young. I don't know how old he is, but he's very youthful. He's like almost like not media ready, even though he owns media basically now. But he's not media ready to the point that everything he talks, he screams and yells like let's go do this. It's like, dude, you have microphones. You don't have to do that. But it's very entertaining to see this. Yeah, it's funny because it's like,
I love watching with Jeff because you're able to see like the learning happening too. Like, teach me, oh great one, how to manipulate my contestants.
And Jeff says like, look at this guy, he's failing so bad. And Jimmy's like, you're failing so bad. He's screaming. And Jeff is like, you don't have to scream,
Settle down, grasshopper.
Anyways, Beast Games available on Amazon Prime. Both seasons you can watch.
One of Mr. Beast's
talking about
guys.
Jeff.
I was just gonna say one of Mr. Beast. Oh yeah, one of his editors actually was banned from Kalshi for insider trading. So he's banned for 2 years and had to pay like a $20,000 fine.
Yeah, Kalshi is this website, is the app where you can bet on anything. And if you know the end of the Beast Games, right? You can bet a lot of money and get a lot of money, especially if you among 500.
Even at the end, but like, because Kalshi, they do bets on like anything and everything.
On the episode.
If he's smart, he could like, well, obviously he was dumb, he got caught, but like, you can make all kinds of little bets, over-unders on episodes.
So a little bit of inside, which again is it's a tough one to determine, right? Because it's like you may end up overregulating gambling, since the person that works for that company cannot bet on this. It's like,
I think it's pretty reasonable, especially Kalshi. Like, you could bet on literally anything else, just not the show that you are actively working on.
But the fact that you can bet on anything else, it allows you to bet on anything else, which includes somewhere you work. It's a fair disadvantage, but the proposal, the game itself, it's made because of disadvantage, right? Gambling is the basis of gambling is disadvantage. Someone will win, and a lot of people will lose. So when you're dealing with disadvantages and disadvantages, that's why casinos get away with, like, we see Mark Rober, he was showing like how, not even casinos, the places where kids go play.
Oh, arcades.
Yeah, arcades. and they the ones that you're playing for tickets, the one you're playing for points, and how they manipulate the system that the house always wins.
Oh yeah.
So, anyways, but yeah, so yeah, he's banned. He's gonna have to pay, and because
just for 2 years.
Sure, but because how it is, he can give it information to his brother, sister, cousin, and still make money.
I guess so.
Yeah. But anyways, so there you go. Beast Games available on Amazon Prime Video.
Yep.
And since we talked about Jeff Probst, Survivor came back for a new season, the 50th season.
So exciting.
Yeah, 50 years on air. No, I'm just kidding. It's just 25. Survivor does 2 seasons a year.
Yep.
And on this season, they brought superstars from previous seasons.
Did.
A lot of winners. And a lot of runner-ups and people that, left a mark.
Yeah.
They were actually chosen by the fans. This season is called In the Hands of the Fans. And the fans voted, we all voted online for the different aspects of the game. And one in special, who would play the game.
Yeah, and so they've got a great cast of characters. Because yeah, like you were saying, there's a lot of winners, but also just some of the great characters. Who, I mean, again, it's a reality show, but characters.
Yeah, there's some jokes there too, right?
Yeah.
Because the Angelina, can I have your jacket?
Oh my gosh, she
Yeah.
did bring a jacket this time. It appears.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
But on the recent past, there's a lot of people that were interesting to watch, and the fans brought them back. Oh, the joke is cute, even though he went far.
Yeah, he went really far. I'm rooting for him this time. I think he. Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it started strong with some really dramatic challenges, and we already have our first like medical crisis, and it was a great first episode.
Yeah.
Very excited for the season.
First 2-hour episode, and 2 people already out.
Yep.
Yeah, and yeah. So Survivor 50 in the Hands of the Fans is it's available. It's every Wednesday night on CBS, and is available on Paramount Plus.
Yep. And last but not least, Scrubs got its reboot, and that premiered this week.
Yeah, a special two episodes premiere, and yeah, it's good. It's not bad. I think it was okay.
I would say it's way better than that last season that they did.
Why?
That's a good question.
Exactly.
Maybe I don't know, but so far so good. It's what
because on the last season they made, it moves from the hospital to a university.
You're right.
And then they all become teachers. On this one, they all teachers.
But they're still at the hospital.
With young students, same. It's basically the same.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that, except that last season really sucked, and this reboot premiere wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It was fine. Maybe unless because it is like they're bringing back a lot of the same dynamics, a lot of very similar character dynamics that they had in the rest of the show.
Yeah.
That was still fun. Elliot is extremely annoying and
Nothing
entitled.
changed.
Yep, nothing changed. Yeah, basically nothing changed. They just have different
They
job
split them up
descriptions.
on the shocking twist.
Yes, the shocking twist. The will they won't they character who finally got married aren't together anymore.
Yeah, which is again is Hollywood, right? It's like when characters find love, like Han and Leia, and I can point out so many others. They like cynicism in life of the writers that I guess don't know love. They split them. Just like, oh, you know what would be fun if that couple that were like happily ever after at the end of that, on the beginning of this, they're not. It's like, no. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say
not
this
that
time
was
it
the
made
case.
sense though.
Yeah.
With Han and Leia, I was like, no, like this is as we've
He changed and evolved.
Yeah, you've like we're with that one we're like undoing all the development and growth they went through.
Yeah.
I feel like with Elliot and JD, it was like, oh, this is not a huge surprise.
But yeah, it's
people.
fun. We'll see if it will turn out to be actually fun or it will be just like the other season, because the formula is very, very similar. Even though the original show was very funny, this one they putting a little bit of drama here and there.
There is.
Yeah.
But they did that on the original show. They
Yeah.
didn't start off with it. But yeah, there were lots of moments where JD's like, okay, like I gotta get used to helping people die.
Yeah.
And like Turk gets diabetes and things like that. So there's moments
Okay.
of gravitas.
Anyways, Scrubs,
Yep.
which is called Scrubs. No, because I think the last season was called, I don't know, Scrubs Back to School, some stupid like that. But this one, Scrubs, is technically the 9th season, 10th season. But if you look on the streaming service, it's as one. Ignoring the past. Let it die. It's available on Hulu. It is available as well as ABC.
That sounds right.
Some night.
Oh.
I don't know.
We stream things because it's 2026. All right, looking at the box office. Night of the Seven Kingdoms, their last episode was their best viewed with 9.5 million viewers. And in the box office, Goat beat out Wuthering Heights for #1 spot with $17 million. So it wasn't like a really intense box office week.
Yeah.
But Goat beat out Wuthering Heights.
Yeah, it was a intense weekend because it was the end of the Olympics, not the closing ceremony. Did you see it?
We watched it, but the closing ceremony is typically like pretty. Oh, it's frankly boring.
Yeah. So not because of that.
There was a lot of very interpretive dance. Andy was like so into it, and then she was like, I can't believe we're not watching it." So okay, fine, turn it on. And our 9-year-old turned it on. She's like, "This." Okay, never mind.
Yeah, they had the gala. The skaters went like wearing costumes and fun things. There's like bananas and Pokemons and all the high fashion and no fashion at all. But the highlight was Sunday morning, the U.S. team hockey game against Canada. The Mexicans of the North.
Oh my gosh.
And the game was intense.
It was so intense. It was so intense.
Yeah.
The
U.S. started losing, right? One. And then it tied up. And then
it went into overtime.
And then it went into overtime.
Which was awful because like I had to shower and get ready for church, but like I could not watch the game.
and the overtime on the hockey is sudden death. They have less players on the ice.
Was it 3-on-3?
3-on-3.
Yeah.
And it's sudden death. Who scores wins. And it's 10 minutes, I think, is a period of 10 minutes. Whoever scores wins. That's it. If it doesn't end, and then it goes to shootouts, which is also stressing and nerve-wracking. And then the U.S. team was a very combative game. Everybody was doing their best, but at the end, this guy that lost his tooth on ice because Canadian hit him with the stick.
Yeah.
He scored and won for happiness and joy everywhere.
It's like the most iconic hockey photo of all time. This kid like celebrating with like blood and broken teeth in his mouth, and
is the
oh my word!
Is this the first gold medal since 1980? The miracle game where the U.S. had to beat Russia, right?
Yep.
Russia.
Well, the Soviet Union.
The Soviet Union. And they beat them. They lived the dream, and they end up beating, I think, Finland for the finals, won the gold medal. And on the anniversary of that event, February 22nd, they beat Canada and became Olympic champions. For everybody, joy and happiness.
Yeah, well, not everybody's. Canada is very sore because, of course, this happened after the American women beat the Canadian women in very similar fashion, tied it up at the end, and then won sudden death overtime.
Yeah.
And so our women's team has won. We haven't had such a drought of gold medals from the women's team, so it wasn't quite maybe not, but it was still intense, dramatic, beating Canada at their own game.
Yes.
Canada
at their own game. Yeah. Who invented hockey?
I have no idea, but Canada definitely it's a much bigger deal than
it's like soccer, right?
Nation.
Brazil is known as the soccer nation.
Yes,
it was created by the British. Yeah, but anyways, so yeah, that was fun. The Olympics. Other thing that we saw this week. Anything else about the Olympics?
I just thought it was
record gold medals in Olympic. The U.S. Team was like 29, 30?
12.
No, total was 29, right? 12 golden. Yeah.
Yes, that sounds right. That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, or 30. Anyways,
and
record
over
number.
Something like 67% of them were won by women. Like the U.S. women really showed up. Our athletes in general, but our ladies.
Which is equivalent to population, right? Women are naturally, there's more.
Not that many more.
It's not 60,
it's not
40?
67%.
67 is like, but 60, 40. But anyways, so good job for the U.S. team, for the women, for the men. See you in, what's the next one?
The French Alps.
No, the next Olympics.
Oh, Los Angeles.
Oh, gosh.
Next Winter Olympics is the French Alps. Next Olympics in general, summer is Los Angeles.
So see you in LA, I guess. Okay, so we saw that. Other thing we saw this week was the
State of the Union.
The State of the Union. President Trump, the leader of the executive, the commander-in-chief, came to speak to House and Congress, House and Senate, talking to Congress as the annual tradition demands. State of the Union called. Apparently, they always did something like that. but the first one that called the State of the Union was FDR.
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
and until that night, this latest, the record was 1 hour and 23 minutes, which Donald Trump crashed, broke.
He sure did.
Big time.
He had so many things to say.
Yeah, he among the achievements of the government and goals for the near future, he had a lot of guests.
Which is something I really liked.
Soldiers.
About this, yeah.
Heroes. That guy from
across, like, literally the last century.
Yeah. There was a war here from Korea War.
Korea.
And that one from Korea, it was a secret mission in Korea, but he also fought in World War II.
Oh.
So he was like, yeah.
So he earned a medal for what he did in Korea. That
Yes.
was also a World War II.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They had people involved in tragedies lately. The mother of Irina Warushka. Sorry if I mistake the name. I can't quite. Anyways, they had Erica Kirk, the wife of Charlie Kirk, and yeah. What else? There's the Olympic team, the hockey team was there.
And in fact, the goalie is getting the Medal of Freedom.
Yes.
I get the civilian and the military ones mixed up.
Yeah.
Medal of Freedom.
Yeah, Medal of Honor is the military. Medal of
military
Freedom is the
civilian.
Yeah.
Because, frankly, like, as amazing as that last goal was, like, Canada played so intensely. The only reason we won that we won that game is because of...
Not the only reason.
Like,
the main
so,
reason.
Like 90%. Why
Well,
Canada
yeah.
didn't score, like, didn't win in regular time.
Yeah.
Is because of that goalie. And they made his life so hard. And anyway, so that was...
Yeah.
That was nice.
He joins the elite group of, I think they mentioned 12, only 12 athletes have that honor.
Yeah.
And yeah, the speech is available everywhere, so you can watch. There's some really good moments. There's some like sad moments on the left side of the aisle. The Democrats don't applaud the most basic things about America, the most basic things about being human.
Yeah.
But that's...
I get not applauding, like, the, policy issues and things.
Yeah, but not, it's like the mother of someone that died. So you're anti-human. You're not only an American. You like you
Right,
praise,
like at a certain point, like
by not being sad for death, you're praising violence. It's But anyways,
not a good look.
That's how they are, and that's why they losing. What else? Anything else about State of the Union?
No.
Oh, there was numbers. I put numbers
32.6 million
32.6 million. Of those, 8 million was in Fox News, and the rest, 24, the other 24-ish was spread among all the other networks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of networks, bring us up to date on Netflix and Paramount.
Okay,
and Warner Brothers Discovery.
the week started with Ted Sarandos goes to Washington. And he's going to talk to President Trump, to Pam Bondi, to Susan Wiles, in Senate, the commissions, and it started with that. Another person I forgot that was at the State of the Union was one David Ellison.
That's right.
The owner of Paramount, Skydance, Paramount, that really, really, really wants. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. He wants Warner Brothers.
He wants it so bad.
Yeah. So, and he was there, State of the Union, being not so much of a close friend, but a supporter of Donald Trump. And he was at the State of the Union, invited by, I can't remember who actually invited him. Oh, another important figure of this last months, Nick Shirley was there at the State of the Union. He also invited Nick Shirley. The media called him independent reporter.
Oh, Nick Shirley. Yes.
Yeah, that
the kid who like went around to the leering
frauds
centers
in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Leering centers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now he's working in California. He's exposing that, and the AG is going there because, anyways. So he was there invited by some congressmen, and some many other people. But back to David Ellison, he was there, and then after that, or knowing that he would do that, like, strategic moves, like first I go there, next day I boom make an offer. So he increased the offer that Paramount is putting, Skydance Paramount is putting for Warner Brothers to $31 a stock, a share, and the board says like, hey, we really like that.
Yeah,
that's decent.
They liked it a lot.
Yeah. And then the week moved into they going for that, and Warner Brothers gave sort of an ultimatum, which is it's still kind of weird that Warner Brothers has all this power in this transaction. It's a failing company because, if you have a company that's prosperous, is making money, and you're not planning on retiring, you're not selling. They put the company to sell. But anyways, so it came to the end of the week that Warner Brothers told Netflix like, hey, James Cameron got involved too, because the wise men of Hollywood, the representative of powers of feminism and all the good isms.
You don't want him.
He came and says, "I know this is a terrible deal. This will destroy the industry on an open letter to a lawmaker." And Ted Sarandos was like, "What the heck? I'm really disappointed that he did that." But anyways, so it comes to the week, Warner Brothers gave Netflix sort of an ultimatum. You have there's different reports. Some says 4 days, some says 4 hours. That they say, hey, you want to match them? And Netflix is offering 83 billion, and Warner Brothers was offering 110 plus billion. I think now it got to 101 billion after the increase, and they sent Netflix that ultimatum, that suggestion, that invite, and in less than 30 minutes Netflix said, nope, we are out. So that means it opens the road for Paramount to acquire Warner Brothers. Of course, everybody that was hating on Netflix, they're mostly the communist socialists on the bunch. There's of course some capitalists afraid too, but everybody that was hating the deal with Netflix now are hating the deal with Paramount.
That's right. They've been summoned to Congress.
Yeah, Senate is already calling them. Elizabeth Warren says, "This is terrible." I was like, "Wait, the other one was terrible. This is terrible. So do you rather see the company fail?" But anyways, since they're not making money on it, I guess that's one of the big things. And of course, this one being an allied, a supporter of Trump, everybody's gonna hate even more, because now this guy, they own CBS and put a leftist there, and everybody is hating on her, right? So now these people, they will own CNN. Right, so it was like, whoa. Hive was coming, villainy. Now it's gonna be owned by, Anyways, did I forget something about Paramount?
I think, just that after Netflix dropped out, their stock went up 9%.
Yes,
their stock has been going down,
and their stocks been dancing. Both Paramount, Netflix, and Warner Brothers being dancing. So Netflix stock when this all started was 105. And at the end was, before this bump, was 85. So they suffered, they struggled. Part of the deal that Paramount is willing to pay is they had this clause. That Warner Brothers has this clause. They were working with Netflix, so Netflix would acquire them. And if the deal would fail, if any would back out, I mean, not Netflix, but if Warner would back out for whatever reason, they would have to pay almost $3 billion. Just because and Paramount is willing to pay for that too. So he really want.
Yeah, it's bananas. Yeah. In the meantime, Washington Post last year hemorrhaged over $100 million. Like they lost $100 million last year. And it's
growing.
And the year before, and they only lost $77 million in 2023 though.
Yeah.
So
it's growing.
Yeah. I was being sarcastic.
Okay.
Only 70.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And the year before was what?
So 2025 was 100 million, 24 was 100 million, 23 was 77.
Okay.
That's
Also,
all the
they
numbers we
stay
have.
they consistent. They keep it up by not losing more.
Yeah.
Or did they? Anyways.
Anyways, CNBC also had to restructure and lay off a whole bunch of people.
Yep.
So we shall see. Tell me about BAFTA.
Oh, Bafta happened last weekend. It was kind of, we didn't hear much about it because there was so much. There was the Olympics, and the usual suspects won because it's like these awards are like, I don't know if they want to copy each other or if they all think alike, hive mind. But yeah, Sinners got praised. One battle after another got way overpraised, and there was that. But the thing that was all over the news causing this controversy was that there was when Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were on stage, and if you don't live in a cave, you know that they are African Americans, they are black actors, and someone screamed loud, nigga, the N-word. What? No, I'm black. I can do that. And again, it's just a word. Is a fact. That's what the guy screamed. He screamed that, and at first nobody knows how to react because the guy and he screamed another thing too. I can't remember.
He did.
What was
he
it?
has Tourette's.
What was it? Was it fake? It was something less.
Oh, it was like fake news or something like that.
No. It was.
I don't know.
Some other point of the show.
Yeah.
Boring. I think it was boring.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. The guy has Tourette's. So the industry was like they didn't quite know what to do. Because
this guy knew what to do. He apologized. He explained
sure.
I am so sorry that this condition like obviously it's not his fault. That's what Tourette's is.
Yeah.
But he was very gracious about it and apologized for making people uncomfortable and causing a controversy and drawing attention away from the point of the night. Like I feel like he was very cool about it.
Yeah, but the industry itself was like first they were like taking the guy's side. It's like the guy, it's a problem. It's a disease. You guys should understand. And then the pressures of the powers came and said, no, this was inexcusable. This should not happen. And then there comes this discussion about should we edit it out? Should we not air that because it aired? And people Googling and then could find that and say and people start pushing Google and Google say, we're sorry, we should not let that out. And it was like and to the point that the controversy, the snowball growing to a point that there's people saying that that guy did it on purpose. He knew what he's saying. So it's like this macro fights in Hollywood for something that for people that were there was no way around. For people on televisions, maybe there was solutions if they didn't want to do that. But there was everything people were talking about this week concerning the BAFTAs. Nobody talked about like the awards or the honors.
Really a bummer. Like
yeah.
I mean, to be those guys and to stand on stage and then to hear that word because they of course wouldn't know the context.
He's not only.
That would just like really that had to feel awful. And then now to have all the attention be about like this instead.
But they keep it up.
This film that they made. Oh,
they when they were talking mm-hmm. right? They heard. Mm-hmm. And they like nothing happened. Like keep doing it.
It's professionals.
Yeah. So yeah, and the guy was not only had Tourette's. I think he was an activist. So he's representing that group of people. So there was this whole mess. Oof. Yeah.
That's
but
rough.
anyways.
All right. Well, also in the UK, Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor. I don't think he's even technically Prince Andrew anymore. Anyway,
everybody's call him ex-Prince Andrew, which is
the Andrew formerly known as Prince.
Which is weird because some news is like something ex-Prince Andrew. I was like, whoa, who's his ex? I was like, oh no, he's an ex-Prince. It's like it's writing.
Well, isn't his ex?
Sarah Ferguson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Anyway, he was arrested because of stuff that came out in the Epstein files. King Charles gave his wholehearted support to the police. There's this absolutely iconic photo of him coming out, getting picked up and out on bail. Interestingly, it's not sexual misconduct. It's sharing government secrets or something like that.
Yeah.
So that happened.
What's it called? Pillow talking, the secrets of the realm. the kingdom. Anyways, besides all the terrible things he did to those young ladies, allegedly. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
Who also got in trouble with the law? I mean, not got in trouble with the law. Got in trouble with the law
Oh
one time ago.
We'll just stick with this sadness for a minute. Nick Reiner, the death penalty is still on the table for him. Who after killing his parents allegedly.
Yeah. And Timothy Busfield. He was indicted for 4 sexual harassment of kids, and he pledged.
He pled not guilty.
Another one that pled not guilty, and I don't know about Timothy Busfield, but this one was on camera.
Oh.
And he didn't deny. Don Lemon that invaded and struck over a church doing service on a violation of the FACE Act.
I think so.
FACE is the one for on a violation of this act that protect people. Ironically, protect people from going to push religion to stop people from committing abortions in abortion clinics. So it has restrictions.
The law was created, to prevent activists from harassing people at abortion clinics, but also it applies to
freedom of religion,
religious services.
Yeah, you cannot harass people in the place of.
You can't go in and harass people.
And he invaded and he screamed, scared people, he scared kids, old people.
And this is a tricky one because he's a journalist, right? So I feel like his defense is like he wasn't there participating, he was there covering it. But because we have on tape him being involved like in the planning and he knew what was going on and
bringing coffee for the people.
Yeah, so like did he cross the line? It's significant. This is a lawsuit and not like criminal court or criminal proceedings. It's criminal. Well, you wrote here that he sued.
I'm gonna get to that.
Oh.
So he's being persecuted. He was already arraigned and he did all the procedures. The police went to got him at the Grammys. He was like in the night of the Grammys. He was there with the rest of the press. It was like, I'm here. Took him and then he left on the next day. And after that, there's a lady that was at church that suffer. I didn't put the details there, right?
No.
Emotional distress, I think is the technical term for that. She's suing him. So he not only might serve time, or pay the state. He will have to pay civilians, and this lady is the first. More might come.
Why isn't she suing the people who Is she suing the people who actually?
She's suing him.
Planned it or just him? Because honestly, out of everybody involved, I feel like he's pretty far down the totem pole of people who planned and executed.
That's one of the things.
He's the most famous one.
He's on the one, and that's because he's the famous one, and he was part of the preparation and the planning. One might argue that he was leading.
I don't know if you could argue that because at least the tapes I've seen, he's just asking the lady. He's like, okay, so what are we doing today? What's going on? And she's like, here's what we got planned. I feel like it's pretty clear. It won't be. I don't think you need to terribly.
But what we're doing today, is we have a plan. We know what we're doing.
I don't know. I don't think you need a terribly intelligent lawyer to point out that
And I ask you what we're doing.
He didn't plan it.
For the sake of the piece.
Yeah.
So it's debatable.
We'll see.
But
we'll
so
see.
he might risk to lose freedom, to lose money, and if not both. But anyways, what else?
Roblox is sued for creating a quote largely unsupervised online world that quote enables predatory pedophiles. End quote. And this is coming from Los Angeles County. Yeah,
and it's a problem worldwide because Roblox is this worldwide network of players, and there's a lot of reports of sexual harassing and harassing kids, etc.
Okay, let's move on to some lighter stuff. The FCC has asked broadcasters to air, quote, patriotic pro-America programming in honor of the 250th anniversary of our nation.
As they should. It's the anniversary of this great country. If anything, we know there's a lot of things planned for DC to celebrate that, including a massive UFC fight in which Dana White said that they will eat the cost.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they will, even though it might cost something like $60 million, but UFC said that we got it.
Yeah.
Other things on the area is the premiere of the Washington movie by Angel Studios. It looks good.
Yeah. It's
We'll
called
see.
Young Washington, right?
Is it? Sure. I said Washington because I couldn't remember the rest.
Yeah.
But let's say is Washington.
I don't remember.
Regardless.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. So yeah, that's all ramping up to July 4th, 2026. First trailer for Toy Story 5.
Yeah. It's Woody is Bowden, which is, yeah. And Woody and Buzz are fighting tablets. They're fighting technology. Yeah. You get more to that.
Yeah, we already talked about House of the Dragon trailer. Some other stuff coming up. Shifting Gears Season 2. They had their biggest... No, that's not coming. It happened, but they had their biggest audience since their fall premiere, so good for them. Way to go, guys. Mads Mikkelsen is joining a Scorsese project, What Happens at Night. Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence are also involved.
We talked about Mads Mikkelsen and he's Danish, right?
Yeah.
Danish director. They were like on the festival, and someone were complaining, there's no people of color in your movie. And then
it's a film about Danish history.
Yes, it is like 500 years ago in Danish. There was no people of color, unless you believe white is a color. But
yes, it is a melanin-deprived nation. What's happening with
Matt Nicholson?
Mads Mikkelsen.
What did I say?
Matt Nicholson.
Mads Nicholson.
Mikkelsen. There you go.
That was on Rogue One, and it was on
Doctor Strange, right?
Doctor Strange. And has some actually good movies besides the Rogue One is good, but he has some other good movies. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The brother of the other Mikkelsen, Lars, that was also in Star Wars Admiral Thrawn. Anyways.
Yeah. Very good.
You have no time for family business.
Okay, do we have time for an X-Files reboot?
Yeah. Keep X-Files reboot. It was announced. Some people said, "Really? Why again? No, why not?" And it generated some controversy because not because of the director, he's quite a decent director, Ryan Coogler, but they announced this lady, it's a black lady, and we'll see. They tried.
Why is that controversial?
I don't know. People are saying it's not me.
Are they like recasting somebody as black, or is it because?
No, we don't know. We don't know the details.
Okay.
It's just. I
feel like black people in general aren't controversial, sure. So there's got to be
a reason. It's the usual DEI tokenism of the day. It's like, he could follow up and bring the old actors. They are still alive and.
Yes. No.
Wow. Yeah. Because they tried another.
Unless they don't want to come back.
And maybe that's because of the prior revival reboot that they tried. And they had the old cast, and they had freaking Joe McHale.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I can't even remember who was the woman, but Joe McHale, really?
Huh.
Yeah. So it's one of those things. It's like, really, you tried already and failed. Now you're gonna try just a different color. The director is good. Ryan Coogler did some good stuff, even though some of the stuff he's praised the most is not his best. Like Sinners, but we talk about that another time.
Yeah. Okay, Taylor Sheridan. Isn't it Tyler Sheridan?
Yeah, what does it?
Taylor. Anyway, Sheridan, he's publishing his first book. It's called How Not to Die in Prison, and it's coming from Simon & Schuster, described as darkly funny. So it's coming out this summer.
It's a guide to survival in the prison system.
So that we look forward to that.
He's a good writer for movies and television books. But it's a guide, right? It can have a lot more liberty. It's not telling a story, but we'll see.
Well, it could tell a story.
It could, yeah. But I don't know what.
He's also he's slated to write the first season of the Tulsa King spinoff, starring Samuel L. Jackson.
That was called Nola King, but now it's going to be called Frisco King.
Yes, which I think is actually placed in Texas.
Frisco's Texas?
I think so.
Okay.
I was supposed to look that up.
So I guess
forgot.
he's moving closer to home, where everything. Besides, what's the Landman? Well, he shoot mostly in Texas.
Yeah. Okay, we've got more God of War casting.
Yeah, Ed Skrein is his name. Ed Skrein was cast, and he was cast as a Baldur. Baldur. And if you know the game, it's a big bad guy. It's not everybody's a bad guy in the game. But anyways, he's a decent looking villain. He was in several other things, including not long ago, the oh gosh, Rebel Moon with Zack Snyder. He was a Nazi-looking villain. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was also the villain in the original Deadpool. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Evil dude.
Looks good for the part.
Okay, cool. Animal Control got renewed for their 5th season. And this is an interesting one.
5th season? It's like it's one of those shows that's like, timidly, like,
Yeah, I did not see that coming.
boom, 5 seasons already. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
funny.
no, it is funny. It is funny. Okay.
Considering there is broadcast TV, right? And this
Yeah.
it's a weird reality on broadcast TV now. But they made it.
Yeah, good for them.
Syndication.
Daily Wire and Ben Shapiro are producing a new action film starring Jonathan Majors.
Yeah. It's there's not a lot about it. We don't know about the plot. We don't know about the rest of the cast. It's an action movie directed by the same director of Run, Hide, Fight, which is a very good movie. Also sponsored, distributed by the Daily Wire, and they start shooting pretty quick.
Yep.
No time to waste. And the guy is a good actor. He did some terrible things.
He is a very good actor. It's the beating up his partners that I have a problem with.
Yes. Maybe they liked it. No, I'm kidding. No, they didn't. It's clear about that. But I don't know. I honestly don't know the legalities, what his problems with the law, if he solved it, if he paid it, if he's... But if anything, the Daily Wire is giving him, in some ways, a second chance.
Yeah.
Like they did to others before, Gina Carano. Yeah. For one.
Yep. So,
What
see what happens there. Lance Armstrong is getting a biopic starring Austin Butler.
Yeah.
Scott Stuber is producing. It looks like Edward Berger's writing. Anyway, it's Apple who's making the film.
Okay.
So that's happening. Hulu has ordered an adult animated series.
Hulu?
Yes, it's called Dino, and it's coming from the Bluey creators.
Yeah.
It'll be a half-hour comedy. So
Let's see.
that
They knocked out of the park for kids. Let's see if they get good for adults.
Such clever writing.
Yeah.
Such clever writing. So I look forward to that, and I love the animation style. Anyway, speaking of animation, Venom.
Have you seen this one? There's samples. Yeah, you can see how it's gonna look.
I
Yeah,
haven't.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Is it still dogs or is it people?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's dogs.
Well,
It's for adults.
Simpsons are yellow people. Like it's animation. You can do whatever you want. BoJack Horseman.
Don't be racist against Asian.
Wow. Wow.
Let's go. We really have time. We really have time. No time for jokes. Get to the chopper.
Sorry, Venom is getting an animated movie.
Yeah.
From the Final Destination Bloodlines directors.
Yeah, and Sony. And what's his bucket? Tom Hardy will somehow be involved. We don't know how, but it will.
Okay. Winona Ryder is going to have a guest role in Wednesday season 3.
Yeah, rejoining Tim Burton. And along her, there's some...
Chris Sarandon, Noah Taylor, Oscar Morgan, and Kennedy Moyer.
Yeah.
So.
One of these is Wolf from Powers.
What? No, that's Eddie Izzard.
No, not Wolf. The other guy. Johnny...
Diamond?
Johnny
Royale.
Johnny Royale.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyways.
Jake Johnson is joining leading a Private Eye comedy from NBC and the Brooklyn Nine-Nine team.
Yeah.
That feels really awkward.
He's going to be a private detective on one channel, and his buddy Damon Wayans Jr. is going to be a footballer, mathematician, helping cops.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see how those goes. Yeah.
Christian Bale is joining up with Leonardo DiCaprio for Heat 2.
Heat 2. It's like very expected or never expected sequel for Heat. Great movie. Also, we'll see what happens.
And just a couple light, silly things to wrap things up. Maury Povich has asked fans to stop tagging him in... I don't even know what the TM Zani Blue pregnancy paternity. What?
Bonnie Blue. I got some weird text there.
Oh, okay.
Bonnie Blue is this lady, not a lady. This woman that slept with 400, 500 guys. It's not slept. She was she had sex. If you can see because you're listening, this was the international symbol for they had sex on camera, and turned out she's pregnant. So on a joke about jokes, people are tagging Maury Povich
Yeah.
to see who is the father.
Who is the father? And he's had enough of it. Frankly, so have I.
Poor old man. He's retired, people. Leave him alone.
Yeah. Oreos has released these fun, like, Marvel packs, like of Oreos, with, like, color-changing cream and, like, really cool designs on the cookies. Anyway, the 4th pack features Dr. Doom and a new flavor.
What's the new flavor?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
You're doomed
Is it
to
Doom?
like it.
I don't know. Or something traditional.
Did they change? Did they actually change the flavor? Or the different flavor?
I don't know.
I mean, the other ones.
I don't think so.
Because Oreo is Oreo. Oreo is Oreo because it's Oreo. If it's a different flavor, it's no Oreo, right?
No,
even though they have the white
flavors.
one. Yeah, but I mean,
there's vanilla, there's lemon, there's mint, which
it's
is
pushy.
There's peanut butter, there's birthday cake.
It's pushing.
Selena Gomez did like a cinnamon churro thing.
Pushing because Oreo is Oreo. If you make like one that's if you make one that's the strawberry and vanilla, that's no Oreo, guys.
It's still the sandwich cookie.
Yeah,
it's the original Oreo.
But again, it's a completely different flavor. It's like you serve a Coca-Cola. There's actually nothing from Coke is orange and lemon. That's not, and you call Coke. That's not Coke.
No, but you can have like orange Coke or peach Coke or
that's
vanilla
mixed.
Coke.
That's different.
Right.
Yeah. But anyways.
Okay, so I won't get you the Oreos. Then.
I will eat it anyways.
Well,
in protest.
I don't know. Okay, and then last but not least, Tampa International Airport says no more. The madness stops, and they're jokingly, but maybe not jokingly, I don't know, banned pajamas and slippers.
Yeah.
Which
it's not a bus, people.
As long as you're dressed.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Flying is so miserable.
It's I think in many ways the airlines get away with so many stupid things. It's like, hey, I'm paying for it. If I'm gonna go half naked, you're gonna have to take me.
No. Wear clothes. Please wear clothes.
Half naked. That's clothes.
I don't know.
Anyways, and there's some other traditions like sandals. People say, oh, sandals. Anyways, this is the land of the free, people. My feet are free. Well, anyways, that's it for this week. You have to run. We need to go watch the trailers finale.
Yeah.
I want you to know what the heck is going on. We come back with more pop culture news entertainment next week. And yeah, may the force be with you.
Live long and prosper.
Bye.
Bye.